What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Three-Sided Box Prediction Center here for week 14 of the NFL. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, David. This is Michael. This is a show about predicting the NFL week games ahead. Nothing I said made any sense in an actual sentence. With that, all of your picks are down below in the description, so if you want to skip to a specific game or a specific matchup, whatever it is, all the times are in the description below. Check it out. On to Thursday Night Football. Saints at Falcons. NFC South matchup. What do you got?
Kind of for the division. Yeah, kind of for the division. Saints are on a bit of a streak. Falcons are stumbling a little bit after running away with the NFC South title. I'm going to go with the Saints in this one. I just think that there's some magic in the air, and I like their running back situation.
Yeah, I'm going to get to the Saints too. They're hot. They look to be a real force in the NFC. A very strong NFC, might I add. Very scary one coming from me. So yeah, Saints for both of us. We'll see what happens. Let's move on to Sunday's matchups.
And so for our first Sunday matchup, we got the Indianapolis Colts and in Buffalo. Play the Bills. Two very disappointing teams, I guess. Go ahead.
It's kind of a toss-up, but I'll give it to the Bills because they're at home. I think it recently snowed in Buffalo, so they'll have some sort of advantage considering Indianapolis played in the dome. So, Shady McCoy and the Bills.
Shady McCoy and the Bills for me too. Colts are. I don't know what they need to do. They need to start over.
Yeah. With Andrew Luck, hopefully. Yeah, well,
and an O-line.
Yeah, that's what they need to begin, like from the inside out, basically. All right, so we'll go to the Bills next game. All right, of course, my favorite matchup of the week. Obviously, I'm being extremely fucking sarcastic. Cowboys are heading into New York with the Giants.
I got the Cowboys winning this one. Actually, no, sorry. I got the Giants winning this one. I forgot Ben McAdoo was fired. Ben McAdoo maybe gives me some Macadont, exactly. I think there's going to be some magic in the air, like rejuvenation, renewal in the air of the Giants, relief. Eli Manning coming back after that idiot, got rid of that great streak of his.
For nothing. Literally ended it for nothing.
Yeah, ended it. By the way, I really appreciate that. Geno Smith really helped us out in that game. And yeah,
we sort of won either way. But
yeah, probably. But regardless, I got the Giants.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Cowboys to lose this game because they suck, and the Giants suck even more statistically. But like you said, the firing of McAdoo is really gonna make the team actually want to go out there and play, especially a divisional rival. What a better way to make a statement than in a divisional game and hurt their chances of making the playoffs because it's slipping away. So we'll see what happens, but I got the Cowboys to lose, you got the Giants to win. We'll see what happens next game.
Alright, next up we got the Detroit Lions heading in Tampa Bay. Play Buccaneers. I believe Jameis Winston's back. I'm not sure about the status of Matthew Stafford because I know he was a little bit banged up, but I don't know. Regardless, make your pick.
Lions, they got way more to play for. Bucks are really disappointing this year, and yeah.
Yeah, that's basically all I was going to say as well. I got the Lions too, and I do think that they're a better team, so. But we'll see what happens.
Yep, next game.
Next up, we got a huge game, baby. AFC West matchup. We got my Oakland Raiders heading into Kansas City. Play the Chiefs, the Chokers.
You literally were not optimistic like this less than 2 weeks ago.
I'm still not optimistic. Don't worry, this is all fake. While I do,
it's nothing.
I do love my team. When they should win, they tend to fail. So I'm not putting a lot of stock into this game. I'm expecting the worst, but I can't pick. So go ahead.
I'm gonna pick the Chiefs to win this one. I really don't think you guys are gonna win the division. I think the Chiefs still have a lot to play for, and although they've been shitting the bed lately, Andy Reid knows how to fix the ship and make it go good again. What he needs to do, I don't know, but I'm not Andy Reid. I'm not one of the greatest coaches in the history of football, so I'm picking the Chiefs.
I don't know. Like I feel like the Chiefs' injuries and what's going on with. I know Peters is out, and I know we could really exploit them because I think Cooper might be coming back. I don't know. I feel like we're a good matchup. I think now that we're going back to our power run scheme, Lynch has been really catching on, even though he's been playing great all season. I don't know. I feel like it depends on how we do offensively, but Carr never really plays well in the cold, especially against the Chiefs. So he needs to make those passes, and we need to run the ball effectively to win this game. So should be a good one. Two teams, basically one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Should be a good one.
We'll see. It's a 1 o'clock game, surprising for your division. So we'll see what happens next game. Next up, we got Irrelevant Bowl, number 1 of the week. We got the Niners heading to Houston and play the Texans. Recently, snowed out Houston, Texas.
I don't know how that happens. I don't know how they.
It's not even snowing here in Montreal yet, and somehow Texas got it. But it's always weird like that. There's always some random area of some place where it shouldn't do.
And I saw like in 3-4 days it's gonna be like 20 degrees Celsius, of course. Anyways, I got the Texans in this one. I think they just have too many weapons, even with Savage. Throwing picks like it's basically to the other team. So I don't even know what I'm saying. He's just throwing a lot of picks. But I still got the Texans in this one.
Usually when you throw a pick, it is to the other team.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was trying to come up with a thing to say, and it wasn't coming to my head, so I just said whatever.
Well, Garoppolo is making the Niners better, but they're still a very incomplete team. With the Texans, they're missing 2 key parts, but overall they still got a solid team. I got the Texans as well, but it will be a close matchup because it's 2 teams that suck this year. Different circumstances for why they suck, but they suck nonetheless. Next game.
Well, the streak is still on. The Cleveland Browns still have not won a game. They're 0-12, potentially going 0-13. We'll see. They're playing the Packers. Who's your pick?
So it's in Cleveland. Possibly Irrelevant Bowl number 2. I got the Packers. Easy pick for me.
Yeah, I got the Packers too. I don't know. I really feel bad for Browns fans to say this, but I'm really I really want to see that 0-16 happen. I don't know what it is.
Well, they got a permission from the city to have a parade if they do it.
It's so pathetic, honestly.
Yeah. Well, we both got the Packers. Easy pick. Next game. Alright, next up we got Irrelevant Bowl 3 of the week. Fucking 3 back-to-back. We got the Bears and the Bengals, the B's and the C's, Cincinnati, Chicago. What do you got?
Man, I don't know, it's weird. Whenever I pick against the Bengals, they always prove me wrong, but I'm going to pick against them anyways. Screw it. I got the Bears. I do like their defense. I like what they're doing. They play some really solid coverages, especially
not when we were there.
Not when we were there, but they also had the ball for 20 minutes. So
because our team was just so good.
Killing them, yeah. But I got the Bears. I do like some of their pieces. I like the way they play. They play some pretty sound football. Bengals are kind of off and on. They have better weapons. Really depends on how AJ Green does. But you can't really throw at AJ Green if the O-line doesn't hold up. So, I don't know. We'll see. I got the Bears in this one, in a close one.
Yeah, I got the Bears winning a close one too. Not much else to say.
Because I like great city, right?
Exactly. Chicago's a great city. A lot of champions come from there. A lot of champions have been won there. When we were in Philadelphia, we saw Wells Fargo Arena, which where Chicago won their cup. So we were there. We were on the same place where history was made. We both got the Bears. Next game.
Next up, we got a really good matchup. We got the Minnesota Vikings heading to Carolina to play the Panthers. 2 great defenses going at it. What do you got?
2 teams I really don't like. I want the Panthers to win because the Vikings need to start losing for the Eagles to get back into a position to be number 1 in the NFC. But I do think that the Vikings should take this one, but I'm going to go with the Panthers anyways because I think eventually the Vikings will stumble a little bit, and all I need is just a little bit, so I'm going to pick the Panthers.
I'm going to disagree and go with the Vikings. I'm really high on them. I really like their defense. I like their coaching. I like the way they play. I like, just like their whole makeup of the team. I just like it. They have a lot of injuries and they're still playing well. So I got the Vikings in this one. No.
We have a lot of injuries.
Not as much as the Vikings.
No, you're right. Not even close. Yeah, we just been so good that you didn't even notice.
Did you lose your star running back?
No, but we got another one. But we lost our star corner. We lost our star running back named Darren Sproles.
He's not a star.
On special teams, he is. We lost our star left tackle. We lost our star starting linebacker. Oh, and then we lost our backup linebacker. So yeah, there's quite a few injuries we've dealt with that no one has released. Anyways, I got the fucking Panthers. You got the Vikings. Next game. Of course, I got my division again. The Redskins head to Los Angeles, play the Chargers. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Redskins.
Relevant Bowl 4.
I need the Redskins to win this game. I need the Raiders to win the game. So I'm gonna go with the Redskins. I have to. I think honestly though, I think it is gonna be a close matchup. I don't think it's as like people are gonna say, oh, the Chargers may run away. I really don't think so. I think it's gonna be a close matchup, and the Redskins won at Seattle. Why can't they win at Oakland South? So I'm gonna go with the Redskins on this one.
I'm gonna pick the Chargers on this one. The Redskins suck. Why did they win in Seattle? Luck. So it's that simple. So we're picking the Chargers. Next game.
Next up, we got the New York Jets flying into Mile High to play those 3-9 Broncos, 3-8 Broncos. I think I don't know, whatever it is, they're shit. Yeah, who's your pick?
Relevant Bowl 5. Ugh, this is tough, man. I'm gonna pick the Broncos just because they're at home.
I'm gonna go with the Jets because they're better, and the Broncos are a joke.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a good analysis. Next game. Next up, we got the Titans and the Cardinals. Relevant Bowl 6. Kinda. What do you got?
It's definitely not an irrelevant bowl. But I'll go with the Titans on this one. I think they'll be able to run the ball. Cardinals are, like I said, I don't know. They're such a, it's like Jekyll and Hyde type of team. I don't know how to feel about them. But I got Titans in this one. They're playing better football and they can run the ball, and that's just always a formula for success.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to the Titans too. I can't believe I'm saying that considering how much I actually respect and like the Cardinals. And how good of a team they could be. Yeah, I don't really got much to say. Next game. Alright, next up we got my matchup of the week. We got my Philadelphia Eagles heading into Los Angeles, play the Rams, even though we've been there for over a week now, practicing in Angel Stadium. Shout out to Mike Trout. Thank you for that. And Kobe came to visit us this week. Who you got? Kobe. You know, the GOAT.
I heard there's a lot of Eagles fans in LA.
Did you know that Fox, and this is not a joke, is hiring actors for the game so we don't overtake the stadium?
I believe it. But you don't have better friends.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Rams. I like what's going. I like Sean McVay. I like their defense. I don't know how you're gonna block Aaron Donald. I don't know how you're gonna do it. It's impossible.
You know that one of the worst run defenses in football, right?
Did you know that?
And did you know we got like the best running back locker room in the league, right?
That's behind the Raiders.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Go on. Go on.
I'm gonna go with the Rams in this one. I think that Sean McVay is gonna devise up a really good game plan. They're in the hunt for the division. The Eagles are really running away with him. This is around the time the Eagles start choking. So
this is the time. We're not known for that.
So I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one.
That's not a thing the Eagles are known for.
Yes, they are.
No, we're not.
You haven't won anything.
We're not known to choke it up at the end of the year when things are going good.
You did at the Miracle Meadowlands too, and then you didn't win a game. Shortly after.
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks left with the season. Anyways, you're an idiot. Obviously, I can't pick. But Darren Sproles was back with the team, even though he's not going to play, obviously, because of his injury. But he was back with us in a moral support role. He said he's probably going to come back next year, hopefully with us. So that's good. Mike Trout, Kobe Bryant, spent some time with us. Winners in other sports spent some time with us. Kobe, literally one of the greatest basketball players of all time, if not the greatest. And the Rams have had some practices delayed and canceled this week, but the Eagles have not because we've been in Anaheim. So with the forest fires, which, by the way, for any of you who was out there for that, stay safe. It's fucked up.
Prayers.
And prayers do not work because God doesn't exist. But our thoughts are with you, and we hope everything's going well. Yeah, look, the Rams could easily win this game. I'm not saying the Eagles are going to kill them or anything. It's going to be a nice close matchup, battle between Goff and Wentz. 1-2 picks, the best quarterbacks of the last year's draft, obviously. The most improved quarterbacks also of the last 2 years. So anything can happen. Two young coaches, young teams, young quarterbacks. But the Eagles, if we win this, man, we clinch the division, 11-2, and it's a big statement game. Even though it's not as big as last week in Seattle, but we're gonna beat a good team. So I'm hoping for a win. We could definitely win it, but the Rams could easily win it as well. It's gonna be a nice close. This might be the matchup of the week. It's gonna be a really good matchup. So see what happens. Flag goes fly. Next game.
All right. So next up, we got the Seattle Seahawks. All right, the loudest fans in the world.
Can you get to the matchup?
Going into Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. The
Jaguars, as Johnny calls them.
Yeah, the Wars. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pick Seattle. They played really well last week against us. I have so much respect for Russell Wilson. It doesn't make sense. That guy is amazing. Ridiculous how good he is. Their defense played pretty solid considering how injury riddled they are. Marcus Smith II needs to shut the fuck up. He went on Twitter and wrote, I don't remember what he wrote exactly, but he was basically talking shit. And he wasn't even on the stat sheet at the end of the game. Like, he didn't play enough to actually be like on the stat sheet. I think he had like 3 snaps. So why don't you stop being a bust, you stupid piece of shit, and maybe play a little bit better. You literally reaping from the rewards of everyone else, you scum fuck. Yeah, I got Seattle. The Jaguars have had a pretty good year, but Seattle, man, it's their time of year, man. This is the year, the time of year where they just kill teams, and they beat a pretty good Eagles team, even though, you take away Carson Wentz's fumble. Great, by the way, strip sack by whoever did it. I forgot who it was. Not strip sack, straight strip. And you take away Carson's 2 bad throws, one early and one late in the game, we would have won the game easily, and that stupid lateral bullshit. But it was definitely not. But Seattle still played a great game, and it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a good one, surprisingly. But I got Seattle.
I got the Seahawks in this one. They have, I believe, the past 5 years, the best win percentage in December out of all teams in the NFL, which just shows how clutch they are. So I got the Seahawks in this one. Jags are good, but they're also playing a good defense, and they're playing the magician, Russell Wilson. So I don't think these picks are going to be coming so easy from the should-be MVP.
I hope so, unless the Eagles don't go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, next game. So for Sunday Night Football, we got the Ravens heading into Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Very important divisional matchup. Surprisingly a good one, considering the Ravens have been playing well lately. So we got.
Well, first I'd like to say my prayers to Ryan Shazier.
All jokes aside, that was extremely fucked up. That was extremely scary to watch. We really hope that you're doing better.
Praying.
We hope to see you back on the field one day soon, buddy. All the best to you, and we hope you recover fast and speedy. God doesn't exist. Stop asking him for prayers, because if he did, it would have never have happened. What do you got?
I mean, it's always a really good matchup when these two teams go at it. I just feel like the Steelers are going to come out on top. I don't know. The Ravens are like, they're not a bad team. It's just like I don't know. I'm not a believer in their offense, so it's usually bottom of the league. So I got Steelers in this one.
Yeah, I got the Steelers too. Joe Flacco is like the best alias name. Like if you ever want to disappear, I'm like, change your name, Joe Flacco. That's like, that's like like a janitor named Joe Flacco. Like some random dude at a gas station.
Joe
Flacco. Anyways, Steelers have just been playing really good this whole year, minus that one game where Big Ben shit the bed. But they bounced back great since. And Antonio Brown, I know, is playing a little bit injured. They don't have Shazier, but I think that's just more reason for them to come together and win and make Mike Tomlin look like a better coach than he actually is, because that guy is not a good coach. So yeah, Steelers for both of us, but I do think the Ravens will keep it close, and if there was an upset, the Ravens could be the team to take it away. So with that, let's move on to Monday Night Football.
Alright, so finally, the end of the week, we got our Monday Night Football game. It's the Patriots, heading into Miami to play Dolphins. Another Who would you?
Pats.
Why?
Because the Pats.
Because they cheat? Is that what you're saying?
Because the Patriots. Because it's the Patriots. Like they're the Patriots. Whether it's due to cheating or due to their god coach and god quarterback, they're still the Patriots. They're amazing, and oh yeah, they're playing the fucking Dolphins, who suck. Who literally fucking suck. All right, Patriots, easy pick.
Well, I just want to say that it's kind of random, but I don't want anybody to forget the offensive line coach who sniffed cocaine. That guy is a hero.
Exactly, legend.
He's
that guy didn't give a fuck.
No, didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna go with the Patriots. I don't want to say it. I hate them.
You can't pick an upset against them when they're playing the Dolphins in prime time.
Sure, I can.
Well, you didn't. So we both got the Patriots. Pretty easy pick. All right, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in for Week 14 of the NFL. We're counting down to the end of the season. Only a couple weeks left, or a few. Sorry, couples technically too. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Like the video, smash the shit out of that button. Subscribe if you exactly. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Subscribe if you haven't. Share the video. We really appreciate the love. And comment your picks down below. We love to hear what everyone has to say, because we either laugh with or at each other. Usually at, because we're assholes. But it's funny because we're all idiots together. I'm not. So thank you so much for watching. You are a big idiot. Thank you so much for watching us. We will see you all for Week 15. Enjoy the games ahead, guys. And we will see you next week. Take care.